Welcome to Year 12. You made it. Give yourselves a big hand. You made it. I said give yourselves a big hand. Hey! Hey! That is worth celebrating. You made it. You are the school's leaders. And this day is the first day of the rest of your life. And what happens in this year will determine a whole bunch of things. So it's really important that you get it right. Sure, you might stuff up a bit along the way. We all do. But there are some rules for getting it right. I didn't make the rules up, but the rules are the rules. You need to know the rules, whatever they are. I don't really mind what sport you play. I don't mind what activities you're involved in, but for every sport, every activity, there are rules. It's kind of like the road rules. It keeps us safe. We may not like it. We may not want to have to stop at the stop sign, but it keeps us safe. Know the rules. It's really important to know those rules. You know, I forgot about the rules a bit in first year uni, and my friend Frank up the back there will tell you I actually failed first year uni. I bombed out. And I made a fundamental error, a number of them. I forgot to follow these rules that we're about to go through. Thankfully, I learned from it. I could have got really ticked off and gone, stuff it, I'm out of here, but I did learn from it, and I survived, and then I thrived. So what are the rules? You need to know them. You know, if you don't listen to the rules and if you don't follow on the rules, some weird things can happen in life. Really weird things can happen in life. And sometime or other, you might feel like the little putty tat, where life's really on top of you. And somebody might be sitting on you. Or words to that effect. Because when you don't follow the rules, weird things can happen. Weird things can happen. So what's it all about? How do we follow the rules? You know, when I went to school, I went to Westminster, down the road a bit further. My kids went at St Iggy's. So I kind of know the college system very well, and I've done a lot of career guidance in this school and other schools. I always thought it was IQ, the grey matter between the flappers here, that really made the difference. I always thought that was it. You know, I envied the students in my class who had their hand up in physics and chem and maths. I mean, I hardly understood the question, let alone know the answers. But there were a couple of them who always had their hand up. And I always thought, wow, wouldn't it be great to be really that smart? I went through Westminster, I went through university, I went to Queensland University, got a PhD. I was away for about 15 years out of the state. I came back to an old scholars' dinner. 15 years later on, I came back. And I got the shock of my life. Because the fellas, and it was all fellas at that point, who had their hands up in physics and chem and maths were not the leaders. And I went, what on earth has gone on here? It's not IQ. It was something else. IQ didn't take them to the top. IQ didn't make them successful. IQ didn't make them happy. And I went, whoa, what on earth has gone on? It's something else. And what on earth is EQ. Who knows what EQ is? Sir? Sorry? Good stab at it. Good try. What else? Madam? Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence! That's not, folks, from the neck up, it's from the neck down. You could call it enthusiasm quotient if you wanted to. Same kind of deal. E stands for emotional, or E stands for enthusiasm. So it's got something to do with personality, folks. Now I, after 15 years, saw that as pretty good news, because that meant we were all on a level playing field. It wasn't IQ. Oh, I mean, it helps. Hey, sure. It helps to have some grey matter. But we've all got it because we've all made it to where? Year 12. Where do we make it? Year 12. Where do we make it? Year 12. Got it. And are we the best? Yes. Excuse me, are we the best? Yes. Yes. We are the best. We are the best. And this year, it's about IQ, but it's about EQ. Being enthusiastic. Really being enthusiastic. Connecting with those around you. And you know, Year 12 is not forever. Actually, some of you are probably about 16, 17, somewhere in there. At the present time, it's only about 4% of your life. That's all. When you get to about 33, double your age now, it'll only be 2% of your life. Hey, it's just a blimp on the horizon. It's really no big deal. No big deal at all. So knowing the rules is really important, because many people, or most people, fail in life because they major in the minor things in life. And this year, we don't want to major in minor things called computer games, called television, called Foxtel, called parties, whatever it might be, because Year 12 is here finally. And I've been in my profession now for 30 odd years, and I would be a very, very rich man if I had $1 for every time I've had someone in my office, when we're talking about careers, say to me, I wish I'd made more of my schooling, and in particular Year 12. Now, that's just words to you guys now. That's just kind of words. But it grieves me when I sit in front of someone, and they might be in their mid-20s or 30s or even 40s, and they go, I wish. And there's a regret there that weighs a ton. I wish I'd made more of my Year 12.